I put.
Do what?
I was wondering why the screen was like that.
Vanilla cream. That's what it is.
Oh, like this? Yeah.
Why?
Hey, what's up, Matt?
You know, you put them in the same windows. You,
What?
take 3 fingers and slide them up. You trackpad.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that. The whole touchpad thing creeps me out. Like, the fanciest I get with the touchpad is just 2-finger tap is control click. I don't like the other stuff. I should probably get used to it because then I use all your computers and I, like, accidentally touch the trackpad and, like, suddenly I'm, like, yeah, exactly. Like, what? Yeah, it's like switching from computer to computer all the time is like trying to drive someone else's car. It's really weird. Yeah. Any questions about this stuff? I know I just asked you that, but sometimes questions come up during break. What's up?
So, I know you said you have to quit out of this to like start over so get the new information. So basically, when you restart it, it's just taking whatever's on that page.
Exactly.
So it's not like it's forgetting it. It's just
Well,
taking whatever's on that.
no, I mean it's completely rereading whatever's on this page. It's just like as if I was refreshing my page in the browser. I mean, it rereads everything all over again. So if I put like, this is what I mean, Sarah, up here, nothing's gonna happen down here until I quit and restart. Now it should say, this is what I mean, Sarah. And there it is. So it just rereads it over from the beginning. Other questions about classes and stuff? Probably not. So why don't we just get you guys working on this stuff? Okay, so I'd like you to clone down this monkeys thing. I will send out the address. And then let me show you what this is going to look like. So I'm going to clone it down myself on the desktop. Hit clone. You probably want to clone it down into your WDI folder or wherever. Okay, so what you're going to want to do in here is first type bundle install. If you get something saying like bundle is not installed or you get some sort of an error, then you're going to want to type gem install bundler. When you're all done, you should get something that looks kind of like this. It should end with bundle complete, 1 gem file dependency, blah, 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 blah.
Do you use before we clone it?
No, after you clone it. Yeah, I'm sorry. You need to be in the same directory as this gem file folder when you do it. So I can see right now that I've got this gem file right here. So as long as I see gem file, now I can do bundle install. And so what this is doing is it's installing a gem called rspec. So I'll stop there and troubleshoot. Who's having problems with this? Cool. Are you guys getting errors?
No, that's
Oh, it's just taking a while? Okay. So while you guys are downloading, can you pay attention to what I'm doing up here? Then I'll just show you what this is going to look like. So what we have in here, if I open it up in Atom, is this stuff. I've got this lib folder and this spec folder. What's been created here is a bunch of tests that are going to run on this code in here. These are all of the tests. So your instructions for this are to create a monkey class and then make that monkey class do some different things so that when you run this test right here, it passes. All of the tests pass. So you can see what's going on here. It's creating a new instance of the monkey class, and then it's saying it expects atom.name to equal atom. This is done using a gem called rspec, which we're going to be talking more about later on. For right now, though, we're basically just going to be knowing that it's there. Please don't touch any of the code in this monkey spec or spec helper files. The only code you need to touch is in monkey.rb. Guys, if you're having trouble in the back, I'll come troubleshoot in a second. Let me just finish going through the instructions. The only code you need to touch in here is in the monkey.rb folder. To start off with, don't even worry about the rspec stuff. You're just going to go through these instructions right here. And so it says create a monkey class and lib/monkey.rb, that is, I don't need you anymore, that's this one. They're going to create the monkey class in there that has a name, a species, foods eaten, and should have these methods. So start off with that, and then make it so that you can run like binding.pry in here without getting any errors. So remember, in order to run binding.pry, you need to do two things. You need to require pry at the start, and then put binding.pry at the end. And if that doesn't work, just put like a puts whatever after it. And then you should be able to run this by doing Ruby and then the name of the file. In this case, Ruby lib monkey.rb. Remember to quit and restart pry whenever you change your code. Also, note that you're probably never actually going to type pry into terminal. This is something I see people doing all the time. You don't actually type pry to make pry work with the file. Instead, you put require pry and binding.pry in here, and then you just type Ruby lib/monkey.rb the way you would start any other Ruby file, just like this. And then pry will naturally start up all by itself. So, go ahead and take 20 minutes to do that. When I'm done talking, raise your hand so I can come over and troubleshoot whatever's going on. When you finish this, then I would start looking at making the test pass. I'm sorry, I should have said this before I said, like, raise your hand, bro, because now no one's paying attention. Please pay attention for one more second. What you should see when things start working is you're going to type rspec. Let me write this out here. You're just going to type rspec. And that should be inside the oopmonkey folder. Not in the lib folder, but in the oopmonkey folder. You're just going to type rspec. And that will run all of the tests. And probably all the tests are going to fail, and then you can go through and work on making the test pass. But one thing at a time to begin with, just start off with these things in here. Okay, so now I'm going to start the timer, and I'm going to come around and bug fix once I've gotten this working. So go ahead and